it is time for your reading. We are going to be doing a general reading for the month of June. Again, this is, even though it is, I'm saying the month of June, it is timeless. So you could get this reading in August or September or December of any time. And it is for you then. So this is a reading for you to come into play. Timeless, okay, in general. So this is for the collective, for Virgo. You can have a sun, moon, rising, or even your north node in Virgo. And so this reading is for you. Okay, I'm gonna do this first. I don't know why. You guys, I have this order. I usually do elements, like, so Virgo is earth element, and I usually do like fire or water. And oh my gosh, this is a reminder. Thank you, universe. Oh my God, you guys. I'm glad I did do this, because when I walked in my room, I keep taking breaks in between things. So I usually do elements, but I'm doing each sign this time. And I was called to pull from the Le Monde deck for you guys for some reason when I sat down. And I was like, why? But okay, I listened and I did it. And the first card came out. It reminded me of during one of my breaks, because I just got through reading for Cancer, and I take like a 10, in between readings, I take a 10-15 minute break, and I went outside and sat in the sun. And when I was out there, and I was like, okay, next when I go in, I'm going to do Virgo. So I knew I was, yep, and the card just popped out at me. I was like, and I'm going to do a Virgo reading. So, this is interesting. Okay, so I was outside, right? And so I was just like, I'm going to get some sun, just relax, listen to whatever. Well, when I first got out there, I heard these rattling in one of my neighbor's trees. And this tree is not that big. I have big trees by my house. And so I have crows that come all the time. So the ones in the front that they're always there, I always notice those crows. But this one time, they were in this other tree, and usually nothing gets in that. So I thought it was a squirrel. Like, oh, is there a squirrel over there? And I'm looking, and they're like in this tree looking through, staring at me. So I was just like, okay, so you might be having some spine energy around, or you could be also working with crows, which could be connected to Odin, or also connected to Morgana. Both of those are like a battle. They're also connected to death, which is like transformation energy, going through a change. And it was interesting. I told why I was like, oh, reminder is because the Le Monde that came out was birds. So this is a hummingbird, so that's like ancestral. But these were the birds made me really think of the crows that I saw, and I was just like, okay, no, this was this reminded me to do the crows. And it says this is about this could be all about verbal communication, misunderstandings to overcoming. It can also be about money. So this is, I'm kicking my dog out. I'm telling him to go. No, go, go, go. Um, and then I also, along with it, is interesting, is a drone. And I remembered I was outside and this didn't happen today when I was out there, but the other day I was outside and I was sitting again. Remember that energy I told you about, spine energy? I was sitting outside and I was sitting out there getting sun, and of course my daughter comes walking, and I'm actually meditating this time, and my daughter says to me, "Do you hear that?" And it was like this buzzing noise, and I was like, "Oh, it's probably just the bees or something out." I did thought it was the bees. It sounded like the bees, right? And because it's like the drone bees, but it was a freaking drone over my head. Someone in the neighborhood had a drone, and it was just sitting there. And that whole time I'm sitting there meditating, I thought it was the bees, and it was a drone. My daughter came out and said, "Mom, there's a drone up there." And I look, and there's a freaking drone. And I'm like, why is there a drone over my house and over here just watching me meditate? Not cool. Of course, I'm fully clothed and all of that, but I don't know why it's there. So I'm just like, so again, spine energy, it really squeaks like, and those crows, they were up in that tree like peeking, looking. So you guys might have that energy around you right now. Like you might be spying or someone might be spying on you. Um, with the drone, it's interesting. It's not showing. I'm not seeing drone. When you have drones, are like workers. They're kind of like they're the workers. They're not. They're not the ones, which is interesting because this is a card. This is a different, yeah. These are totally different than what I need. So again, that's what the energy I was getting, those birds and people talking or even miscommunication. So let's get, first we're going to start off with a guide who you need to be working with, connecting with, calling upon, or that's trying to get your attention, or you are working with them, or there's some meaning behind them, that some kind of energy you can work with. So who is this guy for Virgos? Okay, they're telling me no on that one. Okay, no on that one. Give me one up. Anyone else? Anyone else for Virgo? Okay, just one. We have Persephone. It says new beginnings. Okay, so Persephone is, okay, so she comes up to the earth during spring and summer, right? Which we're in spring going into summer, and bringing this new beginnings and new life, bringing in this new life, right? And I feel like it's that time because it's really blooming. So something, I feel like it's blooming, and knowing it's time for you to have a new beginning and something to change. Remember that death energy I talked about with endings with those crows. So it's time for something new for you to coming back about. And this could be, we're doing a 3-card spread with your tarot, and it's going to be opportunity, the challenge, and then the possible outcome, the resolution that could be popping up for you. Okay. And this, I don't know what it has to do with this spine energy, because it is, strong spine energy has shown up in your reading, Virgo. It's really strong. I don't know what it is. Chatter, nosiness, all of that. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So the opportunity coming up for my Virgos, please. With this, it's something new. It's something getting out of this chatter. Oh yeah. Boy. Okay. The opportunity. Oh my gosh. Challenge. And the possible outcome, the resolution. I am pickle pink. Okay. The opportunity is judgment. Again, judgment is that new beginning. This is an ending to something, saying goodbye to something of the old, looking at something that you've gone through, that you've learned for. This is a double 10, 20, double 10, ending, new beginning. 1-0. You're starting over again. Something is being closed. There's something that's closing out. It's something's being called to an ending. Something that's saying, you're saying goodbye to something. It is done. Whatever this is, something is done. This opportunity is for you to close out something and something new to begin with this judgment. And it is being called in by the universe, by your ancestors, by God. It is being called in. The angels are calling that in. It's coming in, and it's coming in quick, because the challenge is, how is this going to pan out? This justice, seeing it truthfully, making sure things are fair, things are right. How is this going to show up for you? The challenge is looking at this and being fair about it. Like, how do you be fair about it? How is the universe going to be fair about it? Also dealing with, where are you on the side of karma as well with this justice card? Because we have another ending, because we have a 10. So we have 10, 10, 10. Okay. So we have an ending coming. Even this drone, if this 2 and this 8 makes a 10. So and then we have Persephone with new beginnings. So we have something ending, something coming to a close, and something new beginning. So, and where are you sitting at when it comes to justice, on justice, on what side you're sitting on what side you're sitting with karma as well. So the challenge is looking maybe at some of the things that you did do, that you have to deal with maybe. And to me, I say you are on the right side of karma. and that your new beginning is beautiful, because the possible outcome is the King of Pentacles. So, so this is like being on top of the world when it comes to your earthly abundance. And we know that abundance can be, yes, it could be wealth, but it also can be health. And it could also be celebration. It also could be your feelings. It also could be friends. It also could be any of those things. We know that abundance can come in many forms, but this King of Pentacles energy, the possible outcome, the resolution is being in this, be able in this, everything going in your favor, because judgment has been called. Justice, the challenge is, oh my God, you have to look at that justice. You're on the right side of it, but you're going to see some other people's crap. You're going to see that chatter and those drones and those things that were spying on you and those badness. You're going to have, I think that's what justice is going to show you. It's going to show you the ugliness of other people in your life. And that might be challenging. That might be hurtful. And that could be a challenge. That it is, when you see someone that you love or you think you care, that you thought cared about you, and you see the crap they've done, that could be a challenge. Especially when you have to, they're going to be judged, and they're going to have that. You got to see this, right? Where you've been walking this path of having good karma, and they have been walking this silliness path, and all of their silliness is coming out in open, and you getting to see that. And it sucks, because not only does they have to deal with that, but you're going to have to see how some people are, and you're also going to have to look and say, oh my gosh, I don't believe you did that, or I don't believe that happened. Okay. And facing that. So I think that is the real message for you, Virgos. Oh, woo. So I'm pulling out 2 oracles to end this with. This is the sacred medicine. So the medicine that you can take down with you to help you during this time, Virgo, is this. Coming into, what can the Virgos take with them as they take in this medicine? What sacred medicine do they need to be looking at? Sacred tears expression. It is okay to cry yourself a river, to be hurt, to be like, I don't believe they did this. I don't believe this. This makes me so sad. It's okay to express that emotion. It's okay to let that go. If those emotions come for you, it's okay. Tears hold our sacred waters, memories, essence, and medicine. Today, you are invited to a healing space by the power of spirit and the ancestors. They hold you, they see you, and they encourage you to express that all that you have held on too tightly. It's been a challenging time, and there is no shame in acknowledging this. Recall all the tears you have swallowed back or emotions you have pushed down. It's time for them to be released. Like I said, anything that has been hurtful that you've dealt with, and you're just like, and you held on to it, and you held your cool, and you stood in your power. It is okay to release those now. It is okay to, step into that energy of like, ancestors, I need a hug. God, I need you. And it's okay to cry out and get that warmth during this time. Okay. Okay. So other guidance we're going to leave with is from the angels, gods, and goddesses for you. And I'm doing really good because I was trying to keep these at 15 minutes since I'm doing individual signs. I was just like, I want to keep them at 15 minutes since I usually do 30 to 45 minutes for a whole, element, which is 3 elements in each one. Okay. So you have 2 cards. And that's fine. That's perfectly fine. So you have Angel of Relaxation. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is going to be good for you guys. It says, let go of desire outcomes and you will get what you want. So don't be like, I want this, I want this to happen, I want this to happen, and I want this to happen. No, just say, I want whatever is for my highest good, and it is for my highest path, and I want the outcome to be that for everyone's highest good who's involved in the situation. That's what you need to do, and relax and surrender that. Okay. Okay. And a lot of blue here too. If you notice, there's a lot of blue. So speaking your truth, also emotions and water, and letting things flow. Another one is God of reflections. And this one is the qualities you see in others are simply your own reflection. And I love this because it is something that I had to learn. Like when I see something in someone, it's also a good shadow, how to do some good shadow work too, is things you see in people. You see them in those people because you see them in yourself. So all those good things you see in someone else, you have them. You have them too. Those are inside of you. That's why you see them, and you just need to let them shine. And the crappy things you see in others, yes, those could be some of your shadows, but sometimes it's it's just how they're trying to project that onto you as well. So remember that as well when you're doing things. So sometimes they are things that are reflecting back to you, but sometimes they are projections as well. So take that into account. But these reflections that you see in others, these beautiful reflections that you see, oh my God, they're so beautiful. Oh my gosh, they can speak so lovely. Oh my God, they're so smart. Oh my God, all of those things. Oh my, all of those things that you see in someone else. Well, how can they be such a hard worker? Because you have that hard worker in you. You have those too, right? So take that into account when you're looking at yourself. Build yourself up. You have done wonderful. Take in these emotions, these feelings, and let them flow out. Okay. Thank you so much, Virgo, for being here today. If you can like this, you can comment, you can subscribe. You guys have a wonderful coming month. Bye.